everybody. How you all doing? Happy Sunday. Today we're at the beautiful Blessington Lake here in County Wicklow. Man-made lake, I don't know whether you're aware, but I've broadcast from here in the past. I see my reception is a little bit rocky. A lot of rain around today. I don't know whether you can see the mountains ahead. There's a lot of rain around there, so. Hopefully it stays off for a couple of hours while we're having a little walk around anyway. So I hope everybody's having a great time. I know some of the Aussies are out at the football watching the big grand final. I think is it South City and Panthers or something along there anyway. So I don't know who I should be shouting for there, but hey, up the best team. Teddy. I've got little Ted's at the side of me. He's freshly groomed, guys. So I've actually got his jacket with me as well. Deanna, hi, my friend. How you doing? Teddy, come here a minute. Ted, come here. Oh, look at this poor little lad. He got freshly groomed on Friday and he's no longer a teddy bear. He's like a little shaved sheep. But what a morning. It was very, very rainy first thing this morning. About 5 o'clock this morning, it was coming down in buckets. It seems to ease off now. There's supposed to be lots of showers. Shaved Teddy, I know. Oh my God. See the ray come. I don't know whether you can make that out, but there's a ray of sunshine actually coming down on the lake and it looks so weird. So beautiful. Just right in the middle of that round that mountain there, just to the right of the tree in the middle of the picture there. Looks awesome. It's like a bit of a rainbow, but the colours or anything are not actually there. So yeah, this is the beautiful Blessington Lake. Approximately, I think, 27 miles if you wanted to walk the circumference around it. It's a man-made lake. They flooded it. There was a couple of villages here. They flooded back in I think it was March of 1943, something along there. And this basically water and everything serves the county of Dublin and also feeds a lot of electricity. There's a big electricity place which is further along here, which we've actually walked down to the dam many a times. This is a beautiful Avonry. Now there is a lot happening up there today. I don't know what's in the pipeline up there. There's a lot of things set up above. It's like a big holiday resort. There's I won't say cottages. There's like little houses and everything all the way around, and very, very touristy. There's lots of stuff which happens for the kids. They've got climbing walls. They've got clay pigeon. They've got tennis courts. They've got obviously with a big lake like this, they've got lots of boating activities, canoeing, kayaking, bodyboarding, all that sort of stuff like can happen. Oh no, what are you rolling in, Teddy? Teddy, no. Nicely groomed, and then you're gonna roll in something. Yes, I know. What are you rolling in, mister? He says, let me in, Dad. He says, I want to go for a swim. You can go for a swim in a bit, but yeah, we was out at the water again yesterday. We were down the coastline yesterday, guys. We were down the sea watching the seals and everything. It was actually so beautiful. We didn't see as many seals as what we used to. They was quite far away, but a couple of them were actually coming into the side, and Teddy wanted to go in there all the time and say hello, but these guys were big bull seals, so they were quite big. So I had to keep him away as much as I actually could. I see my reception's gone over to, bear with me a second, see if I can pick it back up again. There we go. But a beautiful sky today, guys, it really is. But I do feel that there could be a bit of rain on the way as well. You know, when you get that feel in the air, that something's not quite right. And hopefully it doesn't rain, but hey ho, we're in our waterproof. It's very, very muddy around this area as well. So I see it's just gone back to portrait. I'm just going to get across here and see if I can. My reception's saying good. So why is it gone over to portrait mode and zoomed in again? So bear with me a second. I see it's fluctuating between good and bad. So I do apologize, guys. It's just one of them things. Even though I've got good 4G today, actually, I've got good 4G reception. There's something which is not quite right with my phone, or Teddy optimist he is, as always. As always, Deanna. And how are you doing in your new place? Have you settled in now? It's Great to see you yesterday. I think it was yesterday anyway, on your sunset broadcast. Great to see you around again, and I know you've been fairly busy and fairly quiet on the likes of the broadcasting for a couple of weeks, like. But hey ho, we're all like that sometimes, and I'm a specialist. I only usually just started to settle in. It's a big change. I can well imagine. I can well imagine it's a big change. Yeah. But what an awesome place to settle into, Helsinki. Wow. Yeah. So what time is it there now, Deanna? You must be, I think you're well ahead of us, I do believe, if I'm correct on that. Not quite sure the time differences now. I'm 2 hours. I thought you was definitely ahead. Yeah. So you're coming up to like I don't know, about 1 o'clock. I'd imagine time. Yeah, 1 o'clock afternoon time. But what a great place to be settled into, Helsinki. Wow. But it's just a shame my picture is not, well, I'm presuming it's not too good, because that is an awesome view looking across there at the mountains. These are basically the Wicklow Mountains ahead of us. Nearly 1 p.m. Lunch is almost ready. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Well, we've got my nieces staying at the moment. Like, oh my God. And they are, no, they're pretty good. I'll give them the due. They're pretty good. But you know me, I like looks very pretty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a man-made lake. So what we'll do, we'll actually walk around. There's a bridge around the other side. It's quite a long walk. Like basically, there's an inlet which comes into the right, and we have to do a little bit down the road, and then we're through the forests and everything around. Like, and we'll walk around to that point there. We'll do a bit on this side. It is around Avonlea. There's something like I say. That is, you can just make out the cottages and the actual, I don't know whether you can see the hotel, but that's part of the hotel there, and you can see these buses and everything, these snack vans, and so there must be something big happening today there. I'm not quite sure what. There's also, I'll tell you what else is actually happening there at the minute. There's about 30 dogs running around a field. It looks like there's a dog behaviorist in there as well. Like, so you've got all these dogs running around chasing each other, and I didn't see much fighting. I seen a lot of barking and a lot of playing. Would this little man be happy? I don't know. I don't know whether he's the most sociable doggy to go into a dog. Good morning, Reda, my friend. How are you doing? Great to see you, my friend. Big weather change here in Ireland at the minute. It's not been too good the past couple of days, but hey, we're heading in. Well, we're in. We're not heading into October. We are in October now, guys. Wow, where is the year going? It's crazy. Time is starting to fly around. We are, I'd say, back to more or less back to normal here in Ireland. Obviously, we still have a few different restrictions in relation to the bars and everything, but other than that, everything is pretty good. I'm not going to qualm on about great catch in your line. Looks like a cloudy day with a nice view. Red, exactly. There's the clouds that side. Now look at the clouds this side. Now we have got the sun poking through there, but we've got some very heavy clouds on this side. Oh my God. And the sun is trying to get through here and there, but there's a lot of rain which will probably be on our way. Like I was saying to Deanna there, it was tipping it down with rain like throughout the night up to about 6 o'clock this morning. It was not the most pleasant of nights, but hey, we're to be expecting that. We're in Ireland. We know what rain is. If there's anybody who can talk about rain, it's people living in Ireland can, believe me. We get enough of it. That's why the country is so green. But I hope things treating you well out there, Reda and Deanna. I hope life is good and you're not really affected, or I know a lot of people who are affected, like, but I'm not gonna keep going on about the likes of COVID or anything like that. I be quite honest, it's my life is pretty good, pretty damn good, like, so we're not gonna complain about it. But I know there's a lot of people a lot worse off than myself, which is affected. But no, I'm not. All is well up here too. We are in tropics. Rain always here. Already, yeah. Yeah, we've got a, as you can see, we'll probably get caught in it today as well. I mean, we was down the beach yesterday. There was not a lot of, probably the best time to head to the beach is like on a windy, wet day. Good morning, Chad. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. On a rainy, windy day because there's not many people around. I let Teddy off the lead like when we left the car, and I didn't put him on until literally when I got back into the forest about 200 yards away from the car because it was starting to get a little bit busier there. But yeah, it was always. It's always typical, like it rained for best part of the morning, and then when we were more or less back at the car, it cleared up. And going to get lunch. Have a great day, Deanna. I appreciate you dropping by. And if anybody don't follow Deanna does a broadcast on a Sunday evening. She'll be broadcasting later on today. I'm not quite sure the time. I need to check on that. But what a wonderful broadcaster Deanna is. So please give her a follow. And the likes of Reda and everybody else in here, guys. Keep sharing great views of Ireland. I catch them on replay due to time. Reda, I appreciate that, my friend, and likewise the same to you. Same to you, my friend. I always catch up with everybody else. But yeah, Deanna, have a wonderful day, my friend, and get settled in and enjoy your time there in Helsinki. And maybe before long, you might be able to give us a little walk around, a little broadcast around Helsinki city. That would be actually awesome, just to actually see. But it's a little, the water's actually down a little bit today. Like I say, there's a big dam in the distance here, guys. There is a big dam. It looks like they could have opened the actual dam doors as well because this is quite boggy around this area. And judging by the amount of rain which we've actually had, the water is quite, well, it's a lot lower than my previous visits here. Teddy the famous dog of Ireland. I know. Not so much a teddy bear at the minute though, Reda. He got a grooming on Saturday and I got a bit of a telling off as well. Because I don't brush him that often. And even though I didn't think he was actually cotted up or knotted up or anything like that, apparently deep down he was quite knotted like. So I got told off that I need to brush him every time I've been to the sea and the water and everything, and every time he's had a swim, he should be brushed. Mel from Down Under Sunset broadcast was stunning when I saw it early. Oh, Chad, I didn't see that. I'll have a check on that. Reda, I appreciate you as well, my friend. I appreciate the award. You're very, very good. I should do a Michael Bathurst now. I don't know whether you've been following Michael on his broadcast, but every time he gets the award, he does something like this. Thank you for the award. Thank you for the award. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the award. Reda, you are a blessing. Reda, you are a blessing. Thank you for the award. Thank you for the award. But he's got a backing music, so he's got a little bit he's got a little bit he's got a little bit better going than what I am. So that is Michael Batter's idea, basically by giving a little rap every time somebody gives something. My God, it's starting to get a little bit wind. So what we're going to do, guys, you see the bridge which is coming across the actual lake here. We're going to walk around to that part there. It's around about an hour and a half walk, around about an hour and a half walk around the actual edge of the actual river. We do have to go down a little bit of the road at some stage. Here he is. Teddy, I do have his jacket as well, just in case he does get cold. I noticed down on the Open I will travel abroad here in a few short months, going back home for a visit, I think. Oh, awesome, Reda. That'll be good, my friend. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, that's the problem at the minute is the travel wise. I mean, it doesn't affect me. Okay, it's affecting my holiday for this year. We weren't able to go abroad. We're hoping to go on a cruise next year. It's my wife's big birthday next year. Was hoping to go on a cruise, but at the minute that's still up in the air. I don't know whether that's going to happen. But as in traveling out the country, I'm giving that a miss for a while until things are getting a little bit back to normal. But it's also affecting my son as well. My son graduated from university this year as well. We was over the graduation in Galway back last month, actually. And he's finished. But before he settles into a job or anything like that, he wants to do a bit of traveling. He wants to go out to Vietnam. He wants to go out to, I think, Thailand. He wants to go out to a few different countries. away first before he settles into a job, because there's nothing like settling into a job and then turning around to your boss and saying, "Boss, I'm going travelling. I'll be away for 3 or 4 months." It's just never going to happen. So we've told him to basically get his travelling done first and then settle into the job afterwards. So there's a major climate emergency conference happening in Glasgow, Scotland next month. I'm sure less international air travel is something that will be encouraged. Really, there you go. What you need to be discovering more on that. You shine a light. Already, you're very, very kind, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Jay, my awesome friend, how are you? Looking good, my friend. Is that the lake's looking good, or I'm looking good? I've not put that camera the other way around, so I'm not looking good. This is Sunday, my day off. There you go. I do have my Haps hat on, guys. There you go. We are still here. We got the Haps hat and we've got the Teddy tails on the side there. We are still here, guys. Teddy's just having a blast at the minute, but we're still around. We were a little bit kitted up today because, as you can probably hear the wind blowing, and looking at the mountains ahead, guys, I can feel some of that rain coming in towards me. It is blowing over this way, but hey, we're wrapped up. We got our waterproofs on, and we're going to enjoy our day. The same with yesterday. We were down the beach yesterday, and oh my God, it rained yesterday. But we had waterproofs on. So who cares? Let it rain. What's that song? I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. You like my hat, Redder? I'm going to take it off because you can probably get a better view. There you go. That's my Teddy tails hat. I think Bobby Bicker did an absolutely awesome job, and I cannot thank Bobby enough. Really is. And there's a Haps logo. Does Teddy ever get tired walking 1.5? Jay, he doesn't. No, not at all. Now the only times that really tire him out. Teddy, this way. Come on. He's way, way, way away. Here he comes. Hold on a second. The thing which does tire him out the most is basically the beach. Now, the reason being on that is obviously because of the foot. Hi, Amy. Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you dropping by. But yeah, that's the one thing that does tire him out, and I guess that's because if you're walking on a beach yourself, you know how your feet go into the sand. Well, if you've got paws, if you've got legs small, you tend to go a lot deeper into the sand. So it is tough on on your legs. There you go. He's going out to discover there's something out there which he wants to have a look at. You can see, and he's just now finding out it's actually a log. When we've had a good summer here, guys, which weren't particularly good this year, but when we have got a good summer and the water is down very, very low, you do get to see the remnants. Like I say, it is a man-made lake. It was flooded here back in March of 1943. They made the lake to provide electricity and water to the county of Dublin and the surrounding areas around here. So there were 2 villages that they actually flooded back in that day as well. They did warn the people who were living in the villages at the time, for obvious reasons, that they were doing this. But yeah, back in March in 1943, they closed the dam doors and they flooded the River Slane, which actually runs through from Dublin there. And this is what they formed. I can't tell you how many millions or billions of litres of water are actually in it. I did know once upon a time, but that could vary between whether the lake is high or whether the lake is low. But there's billions of gallons of water in here, guys, and it's approximately 27 miles. If you wanted to walk around the circumference of it, it's about 27 miles, which is not too bad. But there are parts of the lake where you can't actually get the likes of around this area here. The trees are coming all the way down to the lake, and then around, where are we? I've got to get my bearings because the lake goes off to the left here, it goes off to the right, it also goes through the bridge ahead, so there are flooded village under the water. Yeah, Jay, I need to try and pull it up, because I did a broadcast when I was on Periscope there, when the water was very, very low. It's only happened in one year in 15 years since I've been here, and it's probably once in God knows how many years overall. Like, but it happened once where the water was so low. I was climbing, I waded out. You could see the remnants of the houses and everything in the water, like, and there's also pictures which are taken and where they had actually cut the tree stumps or anything like that. You had these things coming out the water still because the water was so low. You had the remnants of the tree stumps in there, and it looked like something out of what's War of the Worlds. And I actually did a load of pictures there, and I put it to the music of War of the Worlds because that's what it looked like. You had all these things along the edge of the actual water, just looked as if they was going to come out and attack you. It was incredible. But yeah, so we were wading out to the likes of some of the villages and some of the houses and everything back on that day. And I did that on Periscope as well. I waded up to, I think I was definitely up to my waist. Bear with me a second, my picture's going a little bit funny. Flooded village, yeah, 2 flooded villages. You are the man this morning, friend RJ. We still need our awards to be finalised from our cold and warm. We do, Eddie. Yeah, I did send that mail, and I did speak to Peter on a video call like a number of months ago about our suggestion. That still needs to be done, and especially coming up to this winter, we need that cold award. Definitely, my friend. So everybody enjoying Hap still? I know I am. I definitely having a few problems. I mean, I won't deny that. I'm having a few problems with the network. I'm having a lot of connection issues, like even today, and I'm on 4G here at the moment, guys. So I think it could be, I don't know whether it's Haps, whether it's my phone, whether it's just something in the background which is causing it. But yeah, I'm having a few issues, and I'm not broadcasting as much as I would like to broadcast. But hey ho, it's just one of them things, guys. And for those people just joining, guys, this is basically known as the Avonry, or it's actually changed names now. I shouldn't say Avonry. It's known as the Avon, and there is something big happening there today. I noticed when I pulled up there, when I parked up there, there was lots of like snack vans, which whether they're there from yesterday, I'm not quite sure, but the flags are actually flying on the side. It is a very big holiday resort. There's a lot of people. They do look after the children there, and there's lots to do. There's clay pigeon shoot, there's climbing walls, there's zip lines, there's you name it. And then obviously being next to the lake, they've got a big boating session there as well, where you can go out on the kayaks and the canoes and the boats, and I think you can take a tour around the actual lake as well. But beautiful hotel. I'll tell you a little quick story about that, guys. Where are we? Hold on a second. We still need our award to be after 6 a.m. here, about to have my first cup of coffee and watching what a great. Reddy, you're very kind. Teddy, come here a minute. Teddy, I just tell this quick story, guys, and then I'll give you till 30 minutes. But quick story. I was here like a number of years. This is when I had my other 2 dogs. So I mean, Socks has been passed away a few years now, like. But we were down here, and they love swimming. Absolutely love swimming as much as what Teddy does as well. So they'd been in the water. They got mucky. They got wet. And what we always used to do at the time is when we used to come back, we used to go in the hotel here, and there's a balcony there. So this balcony, beautiful balcony with these beautiful views looking over the lake. We used to go in there. We used to sit down, have a nice cup of coffee. We used to have a scone to go with that as well. And it used to be awesome. Just chill out. The dogs used to sit down by my side. All was good. So we did that this day, and we went up and we got our coffee and we got our scone, and we sat out on the balcony, nobody else around us. But what happened later on was, I was still halfway through my coffee, there was a communion party which actually turned up. And now imagine a communion party in Ireland, all these people in their nice suits, their nice dresses, the little girls going around in these like wedding gowns, you could say, looked like wedding gowns, white dresses, beautiful, all dressed up to the aisles they were. And I thought, yeah, maybe this could be a good time to leave. Like, so I grabbed Socks and I grabbed Snoop and I started. But the worst thing is, you had a staircase which led down from the actual balcony, but that was the opposite side. I was sat at the far side of the staircase. So I was the other side of the room. So for me to get over to that staircase, I had to walk through all these people. So what did I do? I thought, okay, let's go, guys, let's go. I started to make my way across. Socks, my sheep. Now imagine a big English sheepdog. Socks stopped in the middle of the room. Socks stopped in the middle of the room, and what did she do? She shook. She shook. She shook. And what happened then? There was dirt. There was water. This was flying around the room. There was a lady walking around next to Socks there. All she did was scream. I looked at her. I said, I am so sorry. And I legged it. I was gone. And that's the last time I went in there for a cup of coffee and a scone. But just a little story there, guys. And that is a true story. Oh my God, I've still got pictures of that day. Watching the Rugby League grand final here. Well, yeah, who's winning? It's the Panthers. When I last looked at one of the I was watching DJ's broadcast, and I think it was 8-6 to the Panthers. I think is it South City? I don't know. I think South City. I know the Panthers. Panthers are 6 up now. Now I do believe you're the Panther, Bernie, yeah? Correct me if I'm wrong there after 6 a.m. here. Good evening from Melbourne, watching the Rugby League Grand Final there. Well, Panthers 6 up. Are you a Panther, Bernie? And is DJ... Because I noticed when Panthers actually scored a point, there weren't much shouting on DJ's broadcast. So what I'm presuming is you're a Panther and DJ is a South City or whatever the other ones were. I can't pronounce their actual name, but that's what I'm thinking anyway. Wow, Sydney are 2 behind now. 2 behind now. So Sydney are the South City. I think I heard somebody on the commentators say South City. Is that Sydney, which they're referring to there? Is it, or a Panther? Explain to me. Explain to me. I'm a bit dull when it comes to teams and everything like that. No, I'm not a supporter. Oh, you're not a supporter of that game. Ah, right. Okay. There you go. So that's the Rugby League. Okay. So that's not the Aussie. That weren't the Aussie rules football they were playing. I got you. I got you now. Hey, Teddy, what do you reckon? Teddy with his new freshly cut groom. The poor lad, he's going to be freezing. I've got his jacket as well. South Sydney are rabbits. Ah, got you, South Sydney. So that's what he said. South Sydney and the Panthers. So you got the Panthers, which are from South Sydney are the rabbits. And where are the Panthers from then? I apologise about that, guys. I'm just trying to get a little, trying to keep up with the good people around, as you know. So, Jay, I don't know whether you're still around. Are we doing is there a broadcast today? Is there a cooking broadcast at some stage today? What are we cooking? Oh, my, Penrith are from Sydney. Ah, right. Okay, I've got you. So you got South Sydney are the rabbits, and Penrith, which are the Panthers, I'd imagine, are also from Sydney, yeah. So you got probably, I don't know, Sydney Centre, yeah. Don't. I'm getting lost here. You already told me that the rabbits are from Sydney. Hold on, my reception's gone again. Teddy. But now it figures. Now it figures. So they're both Sydney teams. Right, I appreciate that, Bernie. You're a good man. You're a good man. Are you far from Dublin? Redder. Dublin is actually in this direction here. So you've got Avonry here. This is known as Blessington. This is like a town, the town of Blessington here. Now to get to the next town, a place called Tala, which is classed as Dublin. To get to Dublin centre, you'd be about, it'd take about 30 minutes from here. So about 30 minutes to centre of Dublin. It takes me around about 45 minutes to drive here. Hold on a second. I need to pull my picture back again. I don't know what's happening with my Haps at the minute, guys. I do apologise. But it's played in Brisbane because of COVID in Sydney. Now you're confusing. No, I got you. I understand, my friend. I understand. So both Sydney teams. Why does my phone keep zooming in and going over to the portrait? Guys, I'm on 4G here. 4G. I've got the best connection. That's why I'm staying put at the minute, because if I move, if I move, then usually my reception will go. Teddy wants a little swim, look, bless him. Teddy, you can go in a minute. We need to get our walk done first, Puddin. We need to get our walk done first. But yeah, what I was saying, yeah, so this is a beautiful avenue in front of you guys. It's a holiday place. It is very, very well known, and a lot of people bring their kids and everything there. Lots to do there. They've got zip lines, they've got clay pigeon shooting, they've got climbing walls, they've obviously got the kayaking, canoeing, everything that goes with it as well. There's only 2 states in Australia that have COVID problems. Really, Bernie? Yeah, we're actually quite lucky now. I mean, we are starting, well, we're not starting, we are more or less open and back to normal. Offices and everything are opening now. Will I ever go back to 5 days in my office? I don't think I will, no. I mean, it takes me, for instance, last week I was in the office. I had to pop at a printers to pick some stuff up on the way, and it took me 3 hours. 3 hours to drive from my house to pick a bit of print up and then head into the office. 3 hours, guy. Do I want that? And then obviously an hour and a half to drive home as well. 4.5 hours. Do I want to spend that for the rest of my life doing that? No, I don't. Yassine passes the hello to you. Yassine, my friend, long time no see. I've not seen Yassine broadcasting at all on here. I hope he is okay. Oh, bit of wind there, guys. Hopefully Yassine is well. Like I always used to love watching Yassine and obviously Redder as well. Like so, please, guys, follow each other on here. You know the story. But yeah, do I want to go back to 5 days in office? No, I definitely don't. I'm an outdoorsy person, guys. I'm an ex-fireman. I was in the fire service for 18 years. Like I was 10 years in the Air Force Fire Service, then went out to the Middle East. So worked in Saudi Arabia, deputy in charge of a fire station out there. Then I come back into the Defence Fire Service and managed to take redundancy to move across to Ireland here. My wife always wanted to come back to Ireland. Back to the game. Bernie, have a great day. Take it easy, mate, and I'll catch up on the winners later on. I popped into a broadcast as well. I popped into Intuitive Die as well, and she's actually at the game, so I do believe. So, yeah, have a great day, my friend. All the best, and let's hope that amber nectar is flowing. I'm going to see if Teddy's around. So we're going to, as soon as I move from here, guys, I'm going to lose reception. So what I'm going to do, I will do another broadcast. When we get round to the bridge, we'll do another broadcast because I know my reception actually comes back there, which is about an hour, hour and a half away. Like so, for the time being, off for a morning run in a few. Redder, I'm away as well. Ship beer, yeah. Listen, guys, appreciate you joining in. Thanks a million for the chat. Have a wonderful day, and no matter where you are around the world, stay safe, be good. But you know the saying, most of all, be kind. So for myself and this little handsome man in front, guys, have a great morning, have a great day, have a great evening, have a great everything, guys, and stay safe. And we will talk to you later on.